Hello, everyone. It's been how long since our last podcast? Like four
No
months?
idea.
4 months? Yes, it's been 4 months since our last podcast, and I'm sorry that we haven't had a lot of them because we're all too busy during the summer because, we all have lives outside the game as well. So, today, I'll be, showcasing y'all what to expect in the future. So, if you navigate to our, what is it? I always ask y'all to navigate to our game status so you can actually see what's coming soon. So right now we have something known as the next couple floors. Actually, you see that we're actually ahead on our floors this time around, and we're revamping some floors. So expect that in the future. Currently, floor three is revamped. If I remember correctly, floor five was also in the poll to be revamped as well. So my guess is that you could expect a floor five remake.
And Floor 3 remake happened real fast.
Yep.
So if as we are remaking floors, it'll probably come out faster.
Yes. And so, well, floor three is what the community mostly wanted to be remade, and I kind of agree as well, because floor three is the floor I visit the least out of every single other floor, and I'm glad it's getting a remake. And just letting y'all know, it's mostly complete, and we'll
It
be
is.
making
It
it
looks real
soon.
nice. It looks real nice.
All right, and what else is in the game status? I'm just gonna go over the game status for now. So yes, expect tailoring soon because it's planned. Floor is 19 plus. We're just going as high as we can, so don't worry about that. And yes, something called an in and storage system. We're aware of that, where you can store your items, store, your currency, and perhaps, edit your room if you're pulling a Meep City, of course. And we have pets. Pets, for those of y'all who don't know, pets, they won't be cosmetic. They will provide you with some boost, like, HP boost, damage boost, perhaps, double XP potentially. It depends on what the devs chose. Cooking is also planned as well. We plan to use cooking as a way for you to, gain XP, use it to boost certain stats, or just use it to hang out with your friends on there, make it more lively. A sleeping system. Ooh, that's new actually. I have not seen the sleeping system. I'll actually have to talk to Hing about that one. But I assume that you could probably need to be able to sleep in order to gain certain uh, bars up, like stamina or perhaps something like that. Maybe a sleeping bar. I have no idea. We have a roulette system that's up to Hang to explain later on. I'll release it, and once Hang talks to me about those, then I'll tell you about it in the next podcast. And weapon upgrade system, it's pretty much already, everyone already knows that's in active development and it's planned for like a year already. So no surprise in that. And spawn point system is actually really big because it means that we're gonna rework things such as teleport crystals. Because y'all realize how to teleport crystals right now, you can only teleport to just floor one. It's basically useless. Well, what we're planning to do with the teleporting crystals is that you can use it to teleport to certain save points. Since our maps would be a lot bigger, like similar to floor 14. You guys played floor 14 already, right? And you see those floating islands and there's like checkpoints and all that stuff when you die. Well, yeah. So the plan for the for the teleport crystals is that you use the crystals. You can use it to teleport at any checkpoint that you unlocked. So instead of teleporting to floor one, you can actually use it to teleport across other floors, and you can choose to teleport to a certain point, like
Ow. Sorry.
similar to. Are you right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Hit my knee on my desk.
No, we all hate that. Okay. And so y'all play Genshin, or like at least y'all play Genshin, right? You know how
No.
Genshin works. Oh, I know. Well, okay, so basically it's like kind of like Genshin to where you can teleport to like a certain area if you unlocked it, like a waypoint. So that's easier. That's the easiest explanation. Don't worry about. I know a lot of y'all don't like Genshin. Just don't make Malin mad. She enjoys Genshin. She's a Genshin fan girl.
I
I
spent
hate good. No.
I
Yes, I
spent
agree with you.
$80 on
Tower
Genshin
Fantasy is a
yesterday.
lot better. I agree. But the only issue is that Tower Fantasy feels more like pay to win than free to play like Genshin. That's the only issue I have with Tower Fantasy. But other than that, yeah, it's better. But yeah, if you
That
play
was just
Tower
yesterday
Fantasy,
though.
if you do play Tower Fantasy though, then yeah, they also have teleporting. You can also teleport to waypoints that you unlocked. So that's what you can do with the teleport crystals. You can teleport across floors. You can teleport to save points and all that good stuff. All right, and for future floor stuff, I assume y'all know what the next floor already is. There's already a sneak peek of it on YouTube, a video of it, in fact. I assume everyone knows what it is. Or floor 15. As for floor 16, floor 16 is a floor that y'all are gonna like because I've been on it. I won't say much about it, but there's gonna be lots of Easter eggs there from the actual anime itself because it's based on the actual village in said anime. That would be floor 15, Krusty. Yep, the next couple floors are already shown. Yep, North Centauria is coming because for one, the sneak peek video on YouTube literally shows it. And for two, it's already been released like since last year, like some bottles of it. So yeah, expect Centauria for your next floor. And I've been on it and it looks great. Really photogenic and a good place to, feel nostalgic. Oh, don't worry about the background music. There's a party right now. Lollipop, that's not the right channel to say that in because right now we're on the stage. If you want guides on how to, join a guild, you can watch Malin's video on our YouTube channel for one.
Mine too.
And also Landon's.
Yeah, it has like 11K views on it. I'm pretty sure. I have to check again.
Malin's also has one as well. Yes, yeah. Somehow there's a party right now in my house. So I apologize for any background noise because it's always a party whenever I do a podcast. And for sword skills,
Saturday nights.
Sword skill, we have a lot of them planned in the future. We're not going to stop at what we have right now. Our game is relatively new, so it's going to take time for us to put all those sword skills in. But yes, you should expect way more sword skills. And don't worry about floor 15. It's coming really soon. It's near completion, I would say. I've been on it, and along with floor 16 as well. In fact, I'm pretty sure floor 15 and 16, they won't release like far apart from each other. They're most likely gonna release like next to each other. I don't know, maybe
Same time,
two
probably.
floors at once. Perhaps, maybe.
Possibly.
That's a perhaps. Okay, so y'all know how like kind of empty shelled summer gameplay kind of is. Like all you do basically right now is just slap mobs around, like a mindless freak. All you do is just stand in one spot, slap a mob around. Well, we're just gonna add extra stuff, and y'all can guess what it is gonna be. I'm pretty sure floor 14 already implemented some of it as well. Good guess, Icarus. Good guess. Because we're actually gonna add some lore in. In fact, we have a lore team set up right now. And you get a story base off of our game now. And with quest progression, requires you to finish said lore. So for one, you can't rush to boss room anymore. You're gonna have to finish quests in order to unlock the boss rooms and the mini boss. So you can't just rush to the boss. It's the same thing as 414, so you should expect that. So no more rushing to the boss. You're forced to do some quests to get there. Yes, we're going the hollow fragment route. And we're also going for of course like in other MMO games. I mean, at the same time, it makes our gameplay a lot more like full instead of being a hollow shell where all you do is just slap a bunch of mobs and just level up. It's kind of boring, And of course, we're gonna add things like sub skills you can do, like cooking for one, and other good stuff. Oh no, we're not adding Shaggy and Scooby again. We had Shaggy before during
that event was
we had Shaggy before during a dark era in our history. We're not adding that again.
You said that was a dark history. It was.
It's a dark era of SBOR because I don't know what the heck happened during that time. It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had a pretty goofy idea for the Christmas event. We were gonna have the floor 7 boss with like a beard or something. and Zoo was going to call him molester Saint Wick or something,
Oh,
as
Monster Saint
just as like a joke boss for like the final day of the Christmas event, but we never added it.
April Fools, maybe?
that'd be
Yes,
cool.
actually, yeah.
That'd be great. Okay. Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
just letting y'all know, 417 is where you should expect all the lore to be.
So almost
I'm
even
so
rigged it.
excited.
Floor 15 and 16 is already like you already know what it's gonna be anyways. You really need lore for it because it's literally from the anime itself. More or less, it's more of an Easter egg floor. Floor 17. I've been on floor 17 to be exact. You should be excited for floor 17. And of course, make sure you have a really good graphics card, or you know you're kind of screwed.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Clashing
Yeah,
swords.
this is
Okay, that's a good question actually. That's something I want implemented, but it's not confirmed yet. But yes, if we have the ability to be able to parry swords and clash with weapons, that would be ideal in the future for a game. No, that's Moana in the background. Don't worry about it. Just ignore the sound.
yeah,
You can literally hear Moana from the background.
yeah. I can hear it.
See? They're all just
God,
partying down there. I always choose the worst time for a podcast because every time I choose a podcast date, there's always coincidentally a party. Like it's
YouTube
happened
is
for the
gonna
past 5 podcasts. I don't know how.
YouTube is gonna take down the podcast video for like copyrighted music or something.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible. I'm trying to talk as
Wait,
loud as I can right now, so it drowns out the music. I'm hoping it doesn't copyright strike. If it copyright
nah,
strikes
I
us, I'll be
won't.
really mad
It'll be fine. It should be fine.
because I gave so much info.
Yeah,
I'm giving info in this this podcast, and then Moana's gonna ruin it for me. If that happens, I'm
Parody.
literally gonna give Moana 1 star in IMD just because they gave us a copyright strike.
okay, why can I not rig this mob?
Oh yes, customizable hotkeys is an idea. It's actually
Oh
a really
yeah,
good
we need
idea.
that. We
We're
need that
definitely
definitely.
gonna have to do that in the future. So where you can have a couple sword skill slots instead of instead of equipping only one sword skill, you should be able to use every single sword, or at least like four. I say 3 max or 4 max. I think above 4 is a little too much. Maybe 4. Changing controls, yeah, that'd be really good too. I actually agree with that as well. You can change your keybinds to what makes you comfortable in terms of gameplay. But we're also gonna add hotkeys as well for your. Hopefully, we add hotkeys for sword skills, which should be coming, and it's gonna improve the quality of life as well. Oh wait, just ignore the music in the background, dude. I wish I have like suppressing. I wish I had something to suppress the sounds in the background. Secret dungeons. Ooh, I actually like that. Having like some random dungeons where you can do. That would be pretty cool. Discord has noise
Neat.
suppression. Yes, but the thing is, Icarus, my noise suppression is on. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, it's not. Now it's on. There we go. I don't know why I had it off. Now it's on. Is it a lot better?
Brain. Yeah, I can't hear them anymore.
Okay, that's
Yeah, there
perfect.
you go.
I should have
That's
done that
good.
like earlier. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was on. My wire is disabled. Really long. Okay, so in terms of quality work, I know Hang told me that he's gonna work on a fast mode for mobile players because you know as the floors become more realistic, your mobile device is gonna burn up. Because I tested it on my iPad Pro in like 2000, like a 2019 iPad Pro, that thing was burning. So yeah, we're gonna have to turn on fast or implement a fast mode on because if you're gonna play in our high or later floors in the highest possible quality, then you're gonna need a pretty good GPU or a PC with that. Mobile players, I'm not sure how it's gonna work for y'all because it's gonna be really like hot on your phone and your phone's gonna suffer. So
For floor 3?
for the floors from now on, basically any like probably perhaps a remake as well because all the floors right now we're going for the realistic look. Like I know community voted on having like pretty much a split between original like basic look and realistic looks. But we're gonna definitely add fast mode in the future. Hang basically already confirmed it. So mobile users, you don't have to worry about suffering for that much longer. A fast mode is most likely being in development soon. Okay, so anyone got any questions? Just letting y'all know that floor 17 is gonna be a big game changer for a game. It's gonna be really big, and floor 17 is absolutely amazing. I've been on floor 17. I've got a early screening from Hang himself. I gotta say, it's one of my favorite floors.
I cannot wait for 417. It's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah.
So for SAO bosses, we're not gonna add a lot of them for obvious reasons because we don't want to be too like aligned with the actual SAO universe itself. Because we're just inspired by them. We're not trying to like copy them. And there's also some mechanics in SAO that I don't really like at all. So SAO is a pretty much flawed game. Maybe I don't know. Maybe for an event though, but I don't think Limais is gonna be like a permanent boss. To be honest. Yeah, this is a fan game mostly, so it's just a game that draws inspiration from the actual show itself. Shield buffs, perhaps balancing stuff. That's more balancing stuff that might be added. Two-hand shield Icarus, you're just trolling at this point. Sword Merc for Roblox players. I don't think we're that big enough to where we can make our own like models and stuff and put into the game. It's gonna be a while. We're gonna need like thousands of concurrent players. Dual dagger. Shh, be quiet about that heat wave. You just gotta be really quiet about that. Dual daggers. What's dual daggers?
Will we add that? I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's kind of that's a pretty goofy idea. If you ask me.
Okay, Rixie. Freaking dual Zerandels. Yes, I have four hands. Oh, don't worry about that, Liquid. I already explained that we're gonna have an ending and housing system. You can check our game status right now. It's actually planned, our in system and housing system. So don't worry about that. The details, the actual details themselves, is not known. But I would assume that from what Hangs told me, you could perhaps edit it. And by edit, you know how like Meep City works. You know how like Bloxburg works and all that stuff. You can move your furniture around, all that good stuff. I'm hoping it's like that, but right now it's not confirmed yet. So, but what's confirmed is that we're gonna have an in system, a housing system where you can buy a house and stay in there, and all the good stuff. Okay, dual greatsword is the biggest cringe I've ever heard. How are you supposed to hold a
No.
two-handed sword with just two hands? That doesn't make
What's
sense.
next?
Or like
What's next?
two-handed
Dual
sword but two
rapier.
hands. That's like impossible. It's called
Dual
two-handed for a
rapier.
reason. Make a Glock. We have a sniper that uses blunt damage, but not the actual bullets themselves. You know. Seen on Game Pass. Get it? 400 Robux. Make a Glock. But yeah, expect a housing system soon. So, in fact, we do have housing already, but it's just that you can't edit it or anything. You just basically go in there, just sit down, just check it out. It's just there for like aesthetics purposes. It's really empty right now because you can't really do things like cooking in there. Yeah, and I assume that cooking is also you're gonna be able to cook inside your inn as well. So I'm pretty sure when cooking is implemented, that's when inns and stuff is gonna be like housing is gonna be implemented as well. They're most likely gonna be implemented at the same time. I guess so. Because you can cook inside your house, that makes housing a lot more. That makes it actually useful, so people can actually use it to cook. And of course, tailoring. Yeah. We all know tailoring is coming. You guys tired of making swords? Well, now you can make clothes. So don't worry about it. Okay, and more direction is that our game is actually going to get progressively harder after floor 15. Well, after floor 14, it's already a little bit harder because floor 14 has quest-based progression. So basically, floor 1 through 12, floor 1 through 13, which Hang and I agreed to, is most likely just, the tutorial in a way, because the game's going to get a lot more like difficult later on due to the quest progression. Is making a swordman sound pose like Kirito possess and some move you feel. I mean, we're not trying to mimic the actual thing itself, and to be honest, I feel like Kirito players are kind of cringe on the game, so I can't. I'm sorry if you enjoyed it. I just think it's
I'm Kirito.
cringe.
Where's my Asuna?
Yeah,
You're a red player?
You do not know how many times I've seen like Kirito's on the game. It's kind of annoying at this point. And you know,
Oh
the,
yeah,
I
I
am
the
four
edgy.
415 game
I
passive
am
has been confirmed. I'm pretty sure in the
Yeah, I'm
past.
pretty sure it's confirmed.
It's been mentioned. I don't think it's ever been straight up announced, but it's been mentioned. So
Is
this
it
is like
okay?
your
So there's
floor
most
15 is a
likely gonna
passive
be
floor.
it's gonna be a safe zone, but I assume that there's gonna be a spot where you actually PK people, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Potentially.
It's a big floor 15 is basically it's just like a big town. There's very little outside of it.
Yes, it's Centaurio, and we're probably gonna add other districts of it in the future, hopefully. Because right now it's just North Centaurio. We're most likely gonna add the other regions because Centauria has a couple like regions in it with walls separating each region. The only region that we're like really like associated with is the North Centauria, which is where the Swordcraft Academy is, if I recall correctly. Icarus. I've read. If you've read Moon Cradle, there is some explanation of East, South, and West Centauria. It's just a different. It's different. Like, we don't get too much, but it's like different emperors and stuff ruling the areas, the different regions. There's like nobles and all that stuff, different classes. That's how it worked. And they're also color coded in different color if I remember correctly. So North Centauria is blue, and I'm pretty sure Southwest is like red or something like that.
Yeah.
I have to reread it, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. So they're basically color coded.
That sounds right.
Yeah, but hopefully we add it. Once they add more info on it, I can probably get Hane to perhaps make it a
dating system.
Oh
Hell yeah.
yes, landed. You can
Hell yeah.
in-game.
Oh, let's go. That's my thing. No.
A dating system.
No, we're not allowed to. Roblox would like kill
Roblox
us.
would kill us.
No, bro. I would totally go for
If we're a
that.
big game and add a dating system, then they're not gonna do anything about it because we're making them money.
Me personally, I would go for that. No, not actually.
Yeah, can I talk about a Discord thing real quick? Because I want to get suggestions.
Yeah, sure. You can go with the Discord news.
For like super quick. Okay, so we're gonna be utilizing like threads a lot in the server to make things less crowded. Bug reports is really what we're gonna be using it for like, so it's easy to respond and like reply to things that have been fixed, so we can get people who are having similar issues. So we have that for bug reports, and then I made one for game specific, and I'm putting like trading, guild help, smithing request, and party request all into one section. Do you guys think that's good? And then I kind of want to make one for which ones? Off topic, memes, art corner, and then like the spoiler chat and other games to get rid of that. So it's just like an off topic.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to move the spoiler chat because it kind of feels off place in our Discord server. So we should probably move the threads.
And people they're just there right now while I'm making them.
Yeah, people are probably gonna want to talk about the anime a lot as well because we're losing
exactly,
based
especially
on the actual
watching
show itself.
out.
People are gonna be like, oh my gosh, this happens in freaking season 3, or this happens and blah blah blah. Who dies? This person died. So it's better we just have all the spoiler talks in threads or on the forum, so people can make multiple threads or multiple forums if they want.
Exactly.
Memes shouldn't be threads. I mean, it does make things a lot more clean, though.
It also like I don't know if you've used them. Okay, so threads and like the forums are different because I can't share my screen on.
Yeah, this is the only bad thing about what is it?
Yeah.
This is the bad thing about Stage.
But they're basically just a bunch of smaller chat rooms in one like organized section. So let me just take a picture of like one of the admin Discord communities. And then I'll send that.
Yeah, but the only downside is that it's going to potentially be a little harder to to maintain. So we might need to get some more Discord mods, wink wink, in the future.
I mean, I think we're gonna need some more soon.
Yep, we had a lot of them retire this month. Just expect one coming this year, I guess, before the second half.
So like, see, this is what they look like, and then like when you click on them, it's literally just like a completely different like chat room.
Yeah, and we're adding newsletters soon as well, right, on our Discord server.
For what?
There's a newsletter option as well.
Yeah, the home. We don't have access to that yet since it's still in beta, so it's still rolling out. But I'm gonna add it like as soon as we can.
Yeah, it's gonna make our Discord look a lot more professional, and a lot better.
But I was reading partnership requirements and like getting a lot of feedback on that. And we will like a lot of the Discord moderators who like come and decide like if you do get a partnership or not, they're like, oh, have like a get to know you like chat and whatnot, like a what
Staff
are they
get to know
called? Like
with.
a get to know me type of like thing.
Get to know the staff.
So I might put that in threads and like off topic as a cute little section.
If you get low on HP, screen starts become blurry. Well, we do have a sound effect when your HP is low, but that would be good
I
visual.
hate that sound effect.
That'd be like a good like visual addition though. I feel like that's a good idea. Just have your screen like on the border of your screen turn red. It starts to
That'll be
like
cute.
what is it? Starts to blink in and out.
Yeah, like pulse.
But that's mostly just visual changes or like visual like improvement. So we're not really focusing on visuals so far. We're just doing like the more important things first. That's something that we can come back to just improve because there's
I want
other
to redo
things we gotta fix
the.
before we start with that.
I want to redo the GUI. I feel like it needs an update.
Oh yeah, the game GUI. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
definitely change it up. We should make it instead of because I feel like white is a little boring. We could you know those game GUIs where you can actually see through them, like it's like somewhat clear and it's blue, and it's really
Yeah,
pretty.
okay, so I was kind of remaking one. I was making one myself, and then I got busy, so I stopped doing it. But yeah, Icaros recommended a new one, so
Yeah,
we'll see.
I would like a new GI as well because I'm pretty sure the one we use is from someone like I forgot where it was, but I don't think it's made by any of our devs.
No, it's just like the basic one for
Yeah, it's the
SAO.
basic ones on you can find on catalog, if I remember correctly. So we should definitely change it to our own. I like the blue
Mhm.
color, the blue like see through. You can see right through it. And something that
Exactly.
I also want as well to see as well in terms of visual improvement is being able to put down your menu. Like people could see you in your menu as you navigate through it, because that's how
Yeah,
it
that'd be
works in the
super
actual
cute.
show itself as well. So people can know if you're in your menu or not. So that's something we need to add as well. And yeah, bugs is the more important thing right now because people there's a lot of buggy stuff that are happening. Some of it is on Roblox, some of it is on us because Roblox does update a lot as well, and they kind of mess things up at times. And yeah, bugs is like a issue we gotta address first before
Yeah,
we
maybe
rush.
that's something I'll work on as a side project probably after, because I'm making ads for the game,
Oh yeah,
and then
ad game.
I think I sent you some of those.
We're almost at one. Well, we're halfway to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. By the way, you know what that means? Monetization soon.
All
Just a
right.
sweet
I
Italian.
gotta go and do some fun collegey things, but I hope the rest of the podcast goes fantastic.
All right,
Noob.
see you, Malin.
All
Bye.
right,
Bye
see
Bye,
ya,
bye.
guys.
lady.
Now it's time for the dudes. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
dudes.
Spinks. Okay, I said it so earlier. Like I said, we're gonna add a fast mode. So it should like right now it runs okay on mobile because I also tested it on mobile as well. But the only issue is that the quality is like really like high to the point to where your phone just burns up and it like drains your battery. And so I told Hang that we should develop a fast mode. Like, if have anyone here played Blocks Fruits? Like, I'm not advertising or anything. Have anyone here played Blocks Fruits?
I don't even want to touch that game.
Yeah, and you know they have a fast mode, right? So yeah, it's gonna work something like that. So yeah, that's what we're planning on doing.
So
So
I'm thinking about remaking some of the animations for some of the floors, some mobs, because you know me, you're one and only animator that does poorly.
you're the
No,
only
but
animator right now.
no, I think Bad English Day animated floor three. No, yeah. He animated floor three, but I did the boss, and the boss sucks because I cannot think of any animations for it.
Oh, you just sent it to me. I come up with some good stuff. I told War to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right now War and I, Hing allowed me to help War with like what animation to use for the 417
Oh
boss.
yeah.
So we're good on that. I can give you some pointers and tips if you want, or what
Hmm.
things it should do. But the only issue is that we also need to find a new visual effects person, because after Sev left, we're kind of low on that. So
Hmm.
we probably need to get someone who's good with visual effects.
Yeah, I can't do any of that visual effect crap. It's like really difficult.
Oh yeah, that's true. The controls on mobile is a little kind of hard to see because
Yeah.
it's like so. I'm probably gonna ask Hang if we can change the color of it or have the option to change your colors on your controls. That'd be
Hmm.
cool actually. Have the option to change your UI colors or style.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
In fact, there's some games that where you can actually get like I don't know passes to where you can actually change your GUI and stuff like that. So that's really cool. We could put that for
Mhm.
if we actually do battle passes in the future. That's something we can actually do
Don't do
actually.
don't beat us out. I mean, we could earn more like revenue from that, but like,
Yeah, but
who
so
knows how
far we
that
don't really
who
have that
knows
much
how that'll
ideas
go.
for battle pass anyway, so we can't really
Yeah.
do it. And it's gonna be a lot of work just doing it like every month because that means you have to add new
Mm.
stuff every month, and it's gonna be really tiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have a pretty
Excalibur
good
level
discussion
100.
about battle passes. It's basically up. I'm pretty sure Bad knows more about it as well. Yes,
Yeah.
so you just go to suggestion discussion. You can check there, or just search a battle pass in your search bar, and you can go to the conversation there, and people talk about it. I mean, for starters, battle pass. I mean, it's basically just a
Hmm.
way for like more revenue, just and it's also kind of fun to get up. Not gonna lie. I mean, as much as I hate battle passes sometimes, it's actually really enjoyable with the rewards you get.
Hmm.
And you know how World Zero does the battle passes, right?
Yeah.
You don't lose the currency you got. Like you
Hmm.
earn it all back. So we can add like a new currency in game, like gems or something,
Hmm.
and it can be used to get battle passes.
Man, dude, World Zero was like such a good game back in Alpha. I remember being an alpha tester for it or something.
Yeah, same. I was
So
alpha
fun.
tester
It
for
was
World
so fun,
Zero.
and then they like changed the game up completely, and it's like all like different and stuff.
Okay, Icarus. The
Like,
thing is, we don't want to go too much pay to win, though. That's the thing. So a battle pass,
yeah.
if we do add like it's still gonna be grindy to get those gems.
Hmm.
You're still gonna need to grind a lot to get the gems, and those gems won't be able to be. You can't trade those gems. They're just currency. They're like what is it? They're like primo gems for
Yeah.
all you Genshin players out there.
Ew, Genshin. No.
I mean, it's still gonna be. You're still able to obtain it without
Yeah.
using Robux. It's not using Robux would be a lot faster. And plus, you get all the currency back. Like you get most of it back if you complete the battle pass. That's how World Zero works. You pay like 2,000 gems, I think, for the battle pass, and if you finish it, you get it all back basically.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, we
well,
had a
the thing is, battle pass won't be pay to win because it's mostly gonna be cosmetics
Yeah.
and like improvements and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
so
not. It's
we
not
had
gonna. It's not gonna
me
be
and
good
Zoo had an
stuff.
idea of a sword, but it's you know Geometry Dash obviously, right? There's this level called Blade of Justice, right? And we had an idea of adding that sword into the game as like a secret sword or something. Zoo and Bad all discussed this.
Yeah, and
But
there may be weapons overlays as well. It's mostly just gonna be
yeah.
cosmetic. Maybe some 2 times XP boost, but there's also
Hmm.
gonna be a free pass along with the battle pass as well. Like how those
Hmm.
gacha games work. It's not just gonna be like you have to buy the battle pass with the currency. Well, yeah, we're gonna add. Well, it's better than it's gonna be more fair for people who like don't want to spend Robux. They're also able to get the battle pass if they grind out the currency for it. I
Hmm.
assume that you can exchange probably coal or something for gems, or if you kill bosses, that gives you gems. Yes, we will, Icarus. We will have a free pass, but also the advanced pass as well. That's how the battle passes usually work. We will have like an advanced pass to where you can spend your gems on, so you get better like rewards, like cosmetics, like titles, and all that good stuff. But then there will also be a free pass as you finish along. Like you know how Fortnite works? It works like that too.
Hmm.
There's a free pass for everyone, if I remember correctly. And there's also the yeah, screw Fortnite, but like it's
Yeah,
mostly gonna be
facts.
cosmetic, maybe some 2 times EXP, but not for long. So you don't have to worry about the battle pass being pay to win. It's mostly just gonna be cosmetic stuff, just to make you look cool. That's mostly it. You don't have to use the battle pass. Like it's not like you need the battle pass to beat the game.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we might add revive. That's a good item to add on the battle pass actually. So yeah, when we do implement battle passes, like right now, there's not a lot of plans we're gonna put for the battle pass. But we're actually still thinking about like debating over even adding a battle pass at the moment as well. But that's what I'm expecting for battle passes is that it won't be pay to win. There won't be a lot of buffs or anything. Like you're most likely to only get like I don't know like 1 hour of like 2 times XP or 2 hours of 2 times XP. And the free pass itself will most likely have free XP as well if you get advanced through it. So you don't have to worry about that. New clothes right now is mostly for events, but perhaps we could rerun some of them into battle passes if we do implement them. But right now, battle passes are not confirmed, so so don't, don't
Don't
like,
count on it.
yeah, don't count on it. We're just throwing out ideas right now
Yeah.
and how
New
battle passes work.
stats. New stats. Maybe.
Yeah, there's
Like,
definitely gonna be new
what kind
stats
of?
right now because
Yeah.
as the series goes on, I mean, I'm reading like the progressive light novels right now. There's like a whole bunch of stats that we need to add, so don't worry about
Jump
it.
boost stats.
Yeah, there's also like hiding stats, like night vision stack, like
Wall run.
skills, like sneaking skill as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would int do? Because we're not based on a magic system, so I'm not sure about that. Wall run itself is interesting, but we would need to add.
That'll be so hard to make though.
Yeah, that's really hard to make
All the scripting.
because we need a lot of like areas on our maps to where you can actually jump over
Mhm.
walls without breaking the game. So
Yeah.
it's
Got
gonna be
like
like
next long or
it's
something.
gonna be hard to do. I don't think we're gonna add wall run anyways. Maybe like a animation or like a cutscene or something. If we're adding cutscene
Yeah.
soon, we could actually have it
Oh
where you can like
yeah.
do wall
Yeah.
like animation, just wall jump across something.
Yeah.
But other than that, you can't
Oh,
freely.
that could be an
It's just
idea.
that you can't freely wall jump. I feel like it's a bad idea. Just letting players freely wall jump. But yeah, if we do cutscenes where like it shows you wall jumping across like a ledge or something like that, I'm fine with that. But if we're adding like wall jumps, you know, like across like just like everyone can use it wherever they want to, it's gonna break the game. Quick time
Yeah,
events.
cutscenes. Cutscenes. That actually gave me a good idea. So like maybe when you like enter a boss dungeon or something,
Yeah,
there'll be
enter the
like a
boss and
cutscene
the
that
boss does
plays.
like an animation, it just like jumps out of the seats, or like it just like does like an
Yeah.
entrance.
We actually had a thing for that for Ilfang. We had a that was actually my idea. We had a anime or like animation thing that we had for Ilfang where we would have him jump out of his chair when a player enters his room, but that didn't work out as planned. So so when the game first launched, Ilfang was actually floating instead of standing. If any of y'all remember
Oh yeah.
that.
But yeah, cutscenes is definitely a good idea, and we should definitely
Yeah.
add it once we get more animators. Though I feel like it's gonna be a pain right now for our current animators because we don't have that much animators. So if any of y'all are
Yeah.
animators in the channel right now or on the stage right now, you can actually DM Hing. Will be, you know, if you do good, we might hire you,
Hmm.
and it will actually help the game a lot in the future. So if you're an animator, please DM Hing. Just don't DM me. I have some people DM me, and I'm like, I'm not a dev. I only do administration
Yeah.
stuff mostly. With some dev stuff, like I have the inside scoop, and I do give like direct feedback. But other than that, I don't do dev stuff. That works. Motion capture to animate the moves. Yes. How do y'all feel
Yes.
about having?
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about having like more in-game content like PvP, like you know, like leagues? Like I had leagues before. Like I put in a suggestion that talks about leagues, like battling each other for rewards. PvP
Heat
leagues,
wave,
I'm not sure
stop.
about.
Heat wave, stop DMing me about dual daggers. Dang, bro. I'm gonna throw you under the bus, bro. Stop asking me about
No,
it.
no, leagues is not a bad idea though. The thing about leagues is that the more players you beat in PvP, the higher
Yeah.
you like gain on top of the leagues. And if you're like, you can't, not one person can be number one unless they like, you know, try hard, because we're gonna have like the top league reset every like month or something. Like you know how Clash of Clans and Clash Royale works in Legends
Hmm.
League. You like after like you go up to like a certain number, like after a month, it just resets back to like 5,000. That's what we're thinking of doing. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Actually, I'm not sure about everyone, but a lot of people agreed with the leagues, like PvP leagues. But yeah, look, I mean PvP Coliseums though, it's gonna be kind of boring without like, you know, certain rewards that comes with it. It's like more in-game stuff to where players can PvP each other just to get like, you know, on the leaderboard, because we're gonna add like a leaderboard as well for like the top players in league. Like we're not gonna add a leaderboard for levels because that's a terrible idea for one because some people like to level hide and that takes away a lot of fun. So we're not gonna do level. We're not gonna do a leaderboard for levels because some people actually want to hide their levels though.
Hmm. Can I post Walter White in stage chat?
Sure, go for it.
There you go.
But yeah, that's what I'd like to talk to Hang about is leagues for PvP. I mean, you don't have to do it. It's just for clout mostly. The league stuff is
Okay,
mostly for
okay, don't
clout.
don't 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 go spamming that, please.
Oh yeah, just then go spam. But yeah, leagues itself, it's pretty much good for in-game stuff for players to do something while they're just waiting for new updates to drop. Because right now, I feel like the only thing in game is just people just killing bosses, just making like 10 divinities or something like that. I have no idea. So it's just extra stuff for y'all to do while y'all wait for an update instead of just killing bosses. Because I feel like you're probably getting bored of killing the mobs, right? Like, I know Rixie
Yeah.
is probably bored of that. Yeah, and that's what it is. PvP to go up leagues, that's redoable. You could fight each other. You can beat each other up. I mean, we could add something like Dungeon Rush or something like that to get you a chest at the end. Like I know Tower of Fantasy has that, to where you can do ruins
Yeah.
and you get like chests and stuff at the end.
Or just have some like in Destiny, you know how I can like go and like do like side quests, go into like the lost sectors if you ever played it. Like the side quests, I guess.
Oh, for
Something like
stats, I
that.
feel like okay, so stats is definitely gonna scale as we go on because later on, like when we like increase the level cap for stats and all that stuff. Because right now you can only have 1,500 stats. So yeah, we're definitely gonna uncap it soon once we add newer floors. Okay, yeah. I mean, we're not really talking about Clash Royale, but we're just talking about like how this like the leagues work. Like once you get past 5,000 trophies, or what number was it? 5,000 or 6,000
What? For
for Clash
what?
Royale?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
So like in Clash Royale, when you go up to like a league like 5,000 plus, you you do get reset like every month if I recall correctly.
I haven't even touched Clash Royale since the game launched.
Yeah,
Like
I know how
I
Clash of
played it
Clans work because
like
I
one day
play
when the
Clash
game
of
launched, got
Clans.
bored
I actually
immediately.
play Clash of Clans more than Clash Royale, but that's how Clash of Clans work. You get into Legends League, and then every month it resets everyone back to like 5,000. Whoever is above 5,000. So then one person can't be number one forever. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my water
I
bottle. I
mean,
left it in my
I don't think
room.
it's annoying though because it gives other people a chance to actually like be number one, and it also makes it to where people don't like get too much trophies to where other people can't catch up. Because if everyone has like 5,000, it means like it's redoable. Like you can keep trying to go for number one. Trap chest? Oh, don't worry about that either. We are aware of trap chests. We can have it randomized for dungeons. If we do add dungeons, we can have it randomized where each room has like a chest, so you don't know which one is a trap and which one isn't. If we ever do like some dungeon rush things, that's a good idea. Because I feel like if we do add a trap chest, people are gonna know which room to avoid later on. Because people are gonna start spreading the news around. So if we have it randomized, then that would be the best. That'd be the
Okay, I'm
best
back.
idea.
What I miss?
Oh, we're just talking about trap chests and like dungeon raiser now. Like have dungeons to
Oh.
where the rooms and stuff randomizes,
Mhm.
so no one knows which room has a trap chest and which room does have a trap chest or doesn't.
Yeah.
And that'd be good for like raids, dungeon raids. We could also do something like boss raids, like fight a couple bosses at once and see how high you can go. Or like each room leads you to a new boss.
Mhm.
A trap chest room? Well, that's up for your imagination for now. Have you seen episode have you seen episode 3 of SAO? Yeah, that. Or have you seen a progressive movie? Yes, that.
Honestly, that movie I haven't seen it yet.
Bro, you haven't. It's been out for like 2 months already. Or a
Wait,
year.
what? Where do you watch it? I can't find anywhere to watch it.
Be a pirate. One Piece. I mean, I don't really like Crunchyroll anymore, so I don't really like what they're doing. So I always, just be a pirate, I guess.
Yeah. 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 My friend, he actually He actually pirated the new what do you call it? He pirated Morbius and he pirated the new uh God Top Gun movie.
But don't worry,
And, like
I don't like pirate everything. Like I buy it whenever I can if it's at a reasonable price. But if it's not at a
yeah,
reasonable price, I'm not like a progressive like the progressive Blu-rays. Like how much? It's like
I have
it's
no
like
idea.
it costs like an arm and a leg because you know Aniplex they really like to make you like pay limbs just to get something. So yeah, but I do
Hmm.
buy like figures of them and stuff as well, and they're expensive. So like in a way, I guess I'm paying them back for it. But I don't like the prices that they put for their Blu-rays. It's kind of outrageous. I mean, I literally had there's literally people in Japan who pays over like $700 for Asuna's bath scene. It's kind of weird. They like buy
Oh
like the
yeah,
PG
that.
they buy like the actual like film reel of it, like the reel of it. They actually bought it for like $700. It's insane. Smithing revamp, and what did Bat say about that, Icarus? I mean, I do agree that smithing does need a revamp, somewhat of a revamp as well. Because right now, smithing, all you do is just click. I feel like it's not even randomized anyway, because I've seen people use macros in order to do their smithing, so we definitely need to add some other stuff to it. It prevents macro users from one. Yeah, apparently people have like a macro for smithing. And it's just so repetitive as well, so we might, I do agree that we should revamp it, add some other things to it. The Guitar Hero thing. Well, when we do add cooking, there's definitely gonna be more like mini games as well, and it's definitely gonna make fishing a lot better. Also, like we can make fishing work like Terraria, to where like if you like fish, you can fishing gives you a chance to give you some good stuff. And make it work like Terraria. Fishing gives you like maybe gems for the battle pass, but like rarely, or potential for it. Yeah, that's true. Stardew Valley fishing is better. Spears. Don't we have spears? No, I don't think we have spears, do we? I don't think we do. Spears not bad. Spears is also in the actual anime itself too. Actually, it's not just in Licorice. It's in the actual canon itself. There's actually spear users. But yeah, fishing definitely is going to get a revamp later on. Hopefully, or it can be used for cooking, or you can use it to fish like certain special objects.
Oh my bad,
It's
my fault.
like a soundboard.
Yeah, I forgot to close it. My bad.
Oh yeah, scythe class. I mean, right now scythes are not really in the actual light novels themselves, so there's really not much info out of it, other than it being in the actual progressive movie itself. Like we don't even know there's actually a scythe class in the actual canon itself. I mean, we could make it a scythe class because we're not trying to go one to one to the canon, but we just need more info on it. Someone called me. Hold up. What?
Your dad told you to come down.
Oh, I'm not hungry. I ate. Hello.
Oh no, just gotta wait for Bill to
I
come
already
back.
ate earlier. I went out earlier.
Okay.
I mean, y'all can ask me questions while he's doing his thing, and then I could probably double out answers or something.
Okay, there we go. I'm back. Just have some stuff to take care of. Okay, so what did I miss?
Nothing
Okay, so
actually.
player chat menu. We actually have ideas to make it to where you can text players from another server and text players from like different floors. Like that's actually in the canon itself as well. You can actually text people across servers. So yeah, so don't worry about that. That's something that we're definitely gonna add in the future, and I'm pretty sure Bad already talked about it as well, to where you can actually text each other across different servers.
Add a map to our menu.
Yeah, through your menu as
Track the
well.
player.
So you should expect that. It's definitely gonna help with the quality of life improvement, and you can see which players online. And we might actually make it to where you can like make yourself invisible if you want your friends to know that you're online or something. Give it like like how Discord works. Do not
Mhm.
disturb, invisible, away, online. We could probably do that as well.
Idle.
Idle, yeah, we do idle.
Yeah.
But that means that we know you're AFK, and if we see you auto clicking, you're pretty much screwed. Invisible cloaks. If we do add like some sort of invisibility, then it won't 100% make you invisible. Like you probably see the outline of yourself. If we actually do add something like invisible cloaks, because having them make you 100% invisible is a little too OP. So maybe some outlines. Like it has like some like outlines around you. Oh, guild hall was actually something in the past. We had some guild halls, but we kind of didn't add it. We're not making them right now because we have other things to work on. Guild hall is just extra guild stuff. We had some guild halls in the past. I'm pretty sure Crimson Spectres has their own floor though, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, they do. I went to it and I just fell through the floor or something. I think Merlin broke it.
My old guild used to have a guild hall at Trivent. We used to have a guild hall. I'm not sure what happened to it. We could probably use the guild hall for something cool, like an interior for a building, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But we probably have to get permission from like our old guild leaders or something because they pretty much commissioned for it, if I remember correctly. Crimson at floor 6. That's not their floor. It's just a PK floor. They have their own floor, like their own actual floor. Floor 6 is not their floor. It's just that they're most likely seen in because they PK, but they have like their actual own floor, like their actual like own like banners and stuff like that in there. Tartarus, yeah.
Jump chest reference. Jump chest reference. Oh my god. No.
Tartarus. I like a secret boss.
Wait.
Oh, don't worry about secret bosses. There might be a secret boss you haven't seen yet. Wink, wink. Hero Brine. Yeah, we had Hero Brine boss before. It's hilarious. Give red names to PKs. I mean, they do have the red crystals. Right now, y'all notice how PKs they don't really get that much. They don't get that much. What is it? Penalties, right? You'll notice how PKs don't get that much penalty. I actually don't think they get any penalty at all. So what I'm thinking is that for PKers, we can eventually we can add like roaming NPCs, like guard NPCs, to where if they see a PKer in the city, they'll start attacking you, or arresting you and putting you in floor 1 prison for like a certain amount of time. So yes, I feel like we're definitely gonna add a penalty for PKers because it makes it better than because right now PK, if you PK someone, it does nothing, it just makes it crystal red. But yeah, we could make it to where red crystal players or like players of red icons, they're basically criminals. So we can add like guards in the city that comes arrest you when they see you or kill you if they see you in the city. Yes, the guards will be killable, but they'll be really hard to kill though. That's the thing. So it's best if you don't even go into the city at all. So yes, that's gonna be the bad thing about PKing. But of course, there's also like innocent crystal that you can use, but there should be like a limit on it, like a cooldown. How long? Like you can only use one like every like 2 days or something like that. We should have like a cooldown on innocent crystal so you don't like abuse it. So if you're gonna, and no, you don't get anything from guards. You don't get anything from the guards, so it's pretty much a waste. Peaceful floors. As for peaceful floors, that's a good question actually. We might have an area like we might do something to where like there's like an area outside of the city where like there's like a bunch of like PK smuggler NPCs that smuggles you items from the actual city itself. So you basically have your own outpost. I mean, or we could just make it to where like you actually need to be innocent in order to even go to the floor itself. So that means if your crystal's red and when the floor releases and you're on cooldown for the innocent crystal, you can't go into the floor without waiting for your innocent crystal. But I feel like having like an outpost is a lot better anyways. I mean, we just have it to where like a floor just for trading and stuff like that. You just like how like Swordburst 2 works, to where you unlock like what is it, floor 7 or something, the the city floor, you unlock floor 7, floor 8 at the same time. Floor 7 being a shopping floor, but you can skip floor 7 and go right to floor 8 to the actual like fields. So we probably do that, but that means we have to do 2 floors at a time though. We do at a safe city, because that means PKers can enter. Well, you can enter it, but you're just gonna get spawn killed. That's all I gotta say. Or just add penalties overall. But yeah, PKers definitely should have penalties in the future, because right now there's really no consequences to PKing. So yeah, that's a good idea that I actually need to talk to Hing about, but it's a good idea anyways. Regardless, have guards in the city, or add NPC guards that attacks anyone with the red icon. See, that's gonna make you not want to PK as much anymore, especially with the cooldown on innocent crystals as well. How the original canon works is that you have to do a quest in order to remove your red crystals or yellow crystals. Like you have to do like some like good charity quest. They make you do like some quests, if I remember correctly, to remove your crystals. Yeah, Hollow Fragment. Yeah, that's basically it. I think I saw it from Hollow Fragment actually, to where you actually have to do like a like I don't know, public service for the game or some stuff like that, like quests like that, to get rid of your yellow crystal and your red crystal. But the quicker way is the innocence crystal. But if you want to do the quest, if you can't like if you're waiting for the cooldown of innocent crystal, you just do the quest. But the quest won't be short. It's gonna take a while, so you don't abuse it. Yeah, essentially. Rip Philia. I don't really know Hollow Fragment lore that much. I just watch all the sussy cutscenes. That's about it. For research purposes. She's a game only character, game original character from SAO. But have you played Variant Showdown yet? Yeah, exactly. Imagine. Then Icarus, you haven't played all the SAO games, because they each have their own lore as well. Just like you know, especially Integral Factor has its own lore. That's not like that doesn't follow. Yeah, in fact, I think Integral Factor follows the lore better than follows canon lore a lot better than the other games. I mean, I wouldn't call the games mainline as well. They're all non-canon.
You know, I've been thinking about adding VR to the game, but like the thing is that um, you know, having to like equip
What
this
Integral Factor Icarus?
pain in the butt, but like there's a thing me and Bad were talking about. There's a thing that this guy made named Nexus or something. This is on like the
Nexus, hey yo, my old guild leader.
and I don't think it'll be compatible, but like VR is going to be like a thing that's going to probably not come to the game, sadly. But like that'll be pretty dope if we could get it to work like that. And, like we could try, but to like open the menu because like all the other VR types out there like HTC Vive Pro, all that Oculus, they all have different controls and more buttons and crap.
What
So
you really actually are gonna add VR support?
I mean we could, but like we need to like make all the hotkeys and stuff for it because again all the other VRs and crap they all have different keybinds
Oh, I can't
and
wait to
stuff
see a
like
bunch of
they
people.
have.
I can't wait to see a bunch of people in VR just pretending
That'd
to
be
be
cool.
Kirito. They just like do some erratic movements and shit.
Yeah, but like um I will send the link to the thing so y'all can get a bit more understanding on it. Let me find it. Uh,
Okay, while he's doing that, any other questions? Because I feel like we've been here for a while. Let me check. It's been an hour.
yeah, about an hour.
It's
Yeah.
been an hour. Any other questions?
All right. There you go. Found it.
A beehive floor. So you want it to be like Terraria, the jungle, with
Hmm.
the queen bee as the boss. I mean, having a
Yeah.
queen
So
bee as the boss is a
Nexus
good idea though.
Nexus VR, like this is more of an Oculus thing, but it could probably work with all the other um headsets, VR headsets and stuff.
Oh,
But,
I guess that's it because I do have a Quest too.
yeah, so most or mainly if we're gonna add VR, it's gonna be mostly Oculus Quest 2 compatible, or just
Mm.
probably Oculus One too.
It's a massive hive. But yeah, we got like I mean having a queen bee as the boss would be really dope as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Cool.
Yeah, the beehive floor.
Having to freaking animate that though.
Just a bee flapping her wings around and just shooting out her
Yeah,
stings because we do need some. Oh yeah, speaking of
a wasp.
bosses,
A
yes,
wasp.
y'all realize how like the floor like 13 boss has two phases and the mini boss. So we're definitely gonna add more phases to bosses from now on. Just letting y'all know. That's where it's
Yeah, we
expected.
have one. Yeah, we have two phases to the floor 8 boss, I think, and the
Some
floor
phases
11
are gonna
boss.
be maybe slowly implemented in the lower floors as well. But for now, every floor from now on will definitely have 2 or 3 phases. I'd say 2
Mhm.
for now, but perhaps 3 in the future once it gets harder. Oh yeah, tutorial is something that's definitely in the speaking. I feel like a lot of us agreed on tutorial, like because we do get a lot of GM calls for people who just say how did I play the game, so we should definitely add a tutorial.
I'd like a cutscene with like camera movement and stuff.
Cutscenes that show you how to do stuff like navigate the menu, maybe has like some
Yeah.
arrows just pointing at your menu to like show you where to go and all that stuff, and what each
Mhm.
options does, and how to equip your armor, how to equip skills. We definitely need that.
Oh, I was thinking about adding a thing when you press tab to open up your menu. Your character does a little like animation where it's like scrolling through the menu or something.
Oh yeah, Icarus.
Like we probably add that.
We can add like a whisker girl, a small whisker girl, just to do the tutorial. Just have her speak on the screen.
Yeah.
Just have Malin speak over her, I guess. Or Gurk. Gurk is a good person to have use armor
Yes.
as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kirk's avatar is actually naked now. Believe it or not.
Why?
I'll show you. Hang on.
Why though? How?
I don't know.
How?
Her shirt got content deleted or something. Look.
Bro. Gurk
Her shirt's
actually has
gone.
a content deleted shirt? How? What did she buy? Pink girl world, I guess.
Oh. Double pink. GG.
She's doing college stuff
Put on.
right now, but yeah, for now on, expect different phases to the bosses. Because bosses are gonna definitely be a lot harder than before. I'm pretty sure floor 14 boss also has phases as well, right? Actually, no.
Looks
Floor
like
14 boss I
no.
don't think has phases, but like when the sky changes though, it has like different buffs, which is unique. So okay, guys. Any other questions, suggestions? Don't worry about that either. Add skills and bosses. Don't worry about that. We will have more use. We will have more use to coal, so also don't worry about that.
Times 2 Colwyn.
Yeah, floors be more vertical compared to horizontal nature of normal floors. Yeah, it definitely should be vertical. I agree with that. Dual daggers.
What's an
Dual
emoji?
two-handed, huh? You dual wield greatswords. There you go.
Dual wheel rapier.
New animations. Yeah, cause Landon did confirm that he's gonna redo some animations as well. And
Yeah,
yeah,
working
he's
on
definitely,
working on
of
the
course,
other floors right now.
with new sword skills that are planned in the future, we're definitely gonna add new animations. So don't worry about that either.
Yeah, with the mobs and all that, I'm gonna focus on the lower floors once we get all the higher floors finished, and then I'll go through and remake some of them.
Okay.
So that will work, or we'll work on that later.
All right. Any other questions, everyone, before we end this podcast? Serious questions, though. Don't want to drag
Dual
this out.
shielding, dual shields.
Dual shields. I need to come up with a good title for this. I need a thumbnail actually. I need thumbnail art for this for.
Oh wait, I got you. Hold up.
All right.
Give me a sec.
Why'd you send like I don't know like Rick Roll or something like
No.
screen. Story mode. I'm not sure about story mode though, because that means we have to implement quests right at the start. Make bosses harder, or you don't have to worry about that either. I definitely agree with bosses having insta kill skills, so they can kill anyone, no matter what level you are. Just insta kills you. I agree with that. Like, it's not gonna be hard to dodge though. That's the thing. Like, you know how anyone here play Dungeon Quest? Like, I know Ref
I
is
used
a lot
to.
of games. Just don't worry. I'm not advertising them. I just giving y'all like a an idea. So Dungeon Quest actually have bosses that can insta kill you. So you don't do certain things, and the boss insta kills you. Oh my gosh.
That's not an A. That's supposed to be a D in podcast. Poacast. Sheesh. No, but not for real. I'll make one for it. Just like a text, I guess, as title.
With it, and I'll put it on as a thumbnail. We need to add thumbnails for our videos now. That's an amazing thumbnail. Put that on for.
I'm not gonna make thumbnails, but we'll see. Okay, text. Can you like go away? There we go.
Should I just do that for now? Just put your
yeah.
for now?
I'll use Paint 3D for it.
I mean, Iskill is pretty fun. It makes it a lot more rageful, which is the best part about MMOs. Sometimes you rage really hard. I mean, it's not gonna be hard to dodge though, because insta kills we're definitely gonna give you like a. It's not gonna be like fast paced like Dungeon Quest, because Dungeon Quest you actually need to dodge it pretty quickly. The insta kill moves. Hey,
there you go.
I mean, we have that for poison already. There's really no point. Poison effects and all that stuff. I mean, just attacks that do like instant percentage damage is fine as well, but doing insta kills is also good. I agree with insta kill. I love insta kill. No, we're not going based on a magic system, so we're never gonna add spells. Because SEO is not a magic-based game like AOL is, or ALO.
What's with the background color? Oh, now the text is gone. Okay, well, never mind. Man, had a good text, but now it's just gone. What should the background color be for the thing?
Recollection skill, we're not adding that because we're not going based off of alicization, so don't worry.
Can I make it blue, please?
If we do like recollection, that means we have to do it for every single weapon. And recollection is basically just sword skill anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That's basically just recollection. Recollection is literally based on one guy's. Player transformation, imagine that. No. We should add, we should add Super Saiyan in. Pets, you can check the game status, but I don't think we're actively working on pets as much right now. There were sneak peeks of certain pets that we have, but we're not working we're not confirmed on like what effects each pet are gonna do, so we don't have too much info on that. Add plot armor and game pass, so basically just god mode, I guess. Talk to Jutsu game pass. Gives you plus 10 charisma. Gosh, if anyone in here wants to be like Kirito, I'm literally gonna like ban you. I'm just kidding about that.
On God.
Please don't.
I would.
It's so cringe.
On God.
There's like 50. It's like, okay, y'all might not think it's a bad thing it's a bad idea right now, but after like going to the game and going to every single server and seeing like 50 of them a day gets annoying.
Yep. Especially with the guys with the name Kirito in their name.
Okay, Icarus, that's what I said about leagues as well, because advancing through leagues is also a good way for in-game players. Having a PvP league. It's like official ranked matches.
Yeah.
That's exactly why it's fun. Toxicity is fun. As long as they're not like harming someone, toxicity is fun. It's part of the fun of MMOs. Have you ever played an MMO and you like destroy a guy in PvP? You start making fun of them and all that stuff, and you get really mad if they make fun of you. Yeah, that's part of the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like toxic, like it's not like of course like if you lose, it's not gonna be fun, but it's really fun if you do win. You get to be toxic all you want.
All right, so I just deemed you the thing. Oh, it's loading right now, but
As long as you're not like doing it to the point where you're like
something like that. I don't know. I can't make thumbnails for the life of me, but like something like that. I don't know.
like as long as you don't make it like toxic. I love toxicity. It's part of the fun of like PvP games. Like you can't play a PvP game without experiencing toxicity.
Yeah.
If we remove like if we make toxicity against the rules, we won't have as many players because toxicity is part of the fun of PvP, and it gives you clout, and it means you can like make someone really mad. That's the fun of it. That's the fun of online or PvP games. You get to make people really mad. So yeah, I feel like leagues is a good idea. And it's good for end game as well. It means you can keep doing it over and over again when it resets, and you can keep going for the number one spot. And it gives you clout, right? And it gives you like clout as well. So yeah, I have my suggestion. My suggestion is, and the best suggestion has leagues. Like it's just like the format of it. No official date yet for floor 15 and 16, but expect it soon because they're mostly done. In fact, our testers should be able to test floor 15 and 16 soon. So, for our testers in the stage chat right now, look out for it. Near the end of the year is a little too late. I'd actually say it's a lot earlier. I mean, people who don't want a PvP, they can probably do other. Like, we're still thinking of that, but right now, PvP is like a big aspect that people can do.
Ooh, should we host tournaments like dual tournaments or something?
Yeah, we could do that for like what we do. Like, if we do at least, there's a good way we could do tournaments. Like, have like the best 10 players just fight each other or something for rewards.
Yeah. So, sorry, what?
We did have some tournaments in the past, but that means that we had to like take time to do some customs and all that stuff, or like give like tags or names. Because I think only one person has a special tag in the game called Ares. I think it's undead.
Yeah, I saw.
So we
I saw
definitely
around
need
like
people
4 or
to
5.
roll, I guess. So people who win dueling tournaments, they can get the roll.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like a unique roll that we do like every like 3 months or something. The winner gets that, and if you win it again, then like you don't get anything. Actually, no, you might get something, just not customs. Maybe like clout, I guess. We could have like a record or something, like a wall where we put the winner of the tournaments and how many times they win, or
Mm-hmm.
like how many times they won that tournament. I feel like the tournament should. I feel like not really rewards. We should just give them like a special title as first time winner, and after that, we put their name on like a leaderboard or like a tournament board.
Mm-hmm.
We'd say how many times they won. And all that stuff. It's just clout stuff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I won the tournament like 10 times, and you can check the board. But yeah, I feel like that's a good idea for tournaments. Yeah, we definitely need more stuff in the Black Palace. I'm thinking of having Hing remake the Black Iron Palace board because there's
I forgot the place even existed.
things I don't agree that should be on there. Like I feel like we should only put our sponsors and our staff on there only. I feel like loyal community and most of them are inactive anyways right now, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really make sense because we're trying to set ourselves apart from the old game. And I'm actually thinking of changing the loyal community to other requirements. Maybe level 1,000 in the game. Who knows for loyal community? $200 Obsidibytes? No. You gotta suffer for the Obsidibyte. I'm sorry. Just keep grinding for it.
I forgot some of the stuff even existed, to be honest.
Uh,
Like the Pseudobyte and stuff.
true. I mean, we could add like I'm pretty sure testers have their own role in game, anyways. I feel like we shouldn't even add them with the Black Iron Palace because Black Iron Palace board is mostly just for like massive contributors, like donations.
Mm-hmm.
Let me speak. Well, we're almost done with this, anyways.
Yeah.
Jason, how did I drag you in? Move to. How did Malin drag you in?
Oh, I can just join.
Yeah,
I
you can just
think.
join. I was gonna say.
What's up?
Oh, we're
Oh,
almost done.
this is
We've been
America.
going for like an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to we're about to end it.
Oh, you're a. Oh, it's super. Okay, I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, yo, watch your language.
Ugh.
YouTube. Remember. We're trying to get them.
So
monetization.
I'm looking through trades and this dude is like it's like selling a Volk for a TBC hat. Hard hat. What?
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I got a good deal. I got a massive W on trades. Okay, so if this is okay, so podcast is most likely going to end right now. Any last questions? You have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes before.
5 minutes for y'all. Like we're not
When,
5 minutes.
we're
when
not-
are we
Before I have
gonna
to
get
go.
a 2 times XP? No.
500 episode of bite for each.
Nerf custom swords.
Nerf
Don't worry about
custom-
custom swords.
no.
Custom swords. We're actually planning on having caps for them
Nah.
because literally some of them are less strong as add-in weapons. We can't have that.
Why?
Yeah.
But you're getting funded.
Yeah, we definitely should nerf custom swords. Have it scale with level. That's what I'd say.
No, but you're like getting
Yeah.
funded, man.
But the only issue is that people pay like a crud ton of money for it, or gonna complain. They're like, oh my gosh, I paid like hundreds of dollars
Exactly.
for damage.
You gotta keep the rich people happy, man.
But
Yeah.
you still keep
It's
the
like
point of it, so that's
money
that's
moves,
unique.
business.
That's unique. You still get to keep a custom because we're not doing customs anymore. So I guess that's a W anyway.
Alice is gonna get a 9. That means what? Do you even know Alice's like attack at this
I
point?
haven't even seen them in
I know Shadows is super high.
Shadow actually has a custom.
Yeah, you didn't.
I know.
It's better than Divs.
How the heck did he buy a custom? My man, I've been his Steam sugar daddy for like ages now. What?
Oh, he
What?
said he bought it for like very little. He's just been playing for a while.
Oh.
My customs haven't been boosted in like 6 months.
Your reward for joining the podcast is my respect. Because you guys make podcasts a lot more fun. The more people there are that are asking questions, the more fun it is. And the more ideas that can be tossed around and shared with each other. So you have my respect.
I think it's funny how Nimbus literally put up ads for his group, but not the game. Do we have ads?
We do have ads. Mountain's making them, but we haven't ran them, I think. Because right now is not really a good time to run it because we do have a lot of things to fix in our game before we run ads. Because who would like to run ads on an incomplete like not even close to being like complete?
I'm gonna be honest. I feel our game definitely isn't beginner friendly yet. Like the bottleneck is literally at the beginning, I'd say.
Yeah, so there's really no point in advertising it when there's a lot more things to add. The thing about rebirth though, is that rebirths are optional. You can still beat the game without rebirths. Just that rebirths will give you like a better, like I don't know, give you like a slight edge against other players in PvP and all that stuff.
Wait,
you
what?
don't have to rebirth. Rebirths are optional.
Yeah, don't add
That's like the
rebirth.
only argument that I had. But other
That's
than that,
definitely a game
there's some
killer.
downsides to it. There's some there's some upsides to it as well. Like if you played Final Stand, they do have a rebirth system, and I think it's pretty good. I actually
Well, I
like
mean,
the rebirth system.
It would keep high levels playing, I'd think.
More stat points. Don't worry about stat points. It's definitely gonna get. We're definitely gonna add higher. More like. We're definitely gonna add.
Raise the cap
investment
or
points.
something. Bro, I'm really excited for upgrade system though. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, upgrade system.
The weapon upgrade
too. Upgrade system is gonna be poggers.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like
But no, you don't have to start level 1 again. Like rebirths are always optional. You don't have to rebirth. We're not like it's not like a forced thing. If you choose to rebirth, you can. But if you don't, then you don't have to. And it means you just run through the whole game again. So, you know, maybe you get like a special battle on top of that, like a slight XP boost for rebirths. It upgrades everything, even starter swords. If you do upgrade your starter sword, I don't know what to say to you. But the upgrade slots most likely will be really low, though. The higher ranked the weapon is, the higher the potential for upgrades is. Like, you know how Dungeon Quest upgrade system works? Like, it's just randomized. Like, not all weapons are gonna have the same damage. I like that, actually. So that means, like, not all divinities will be the same. So that means you have to get a good divinity. You have to keep grinding for divinity and get a good one.
So is the upgrade system gonna be like Genshin or like Integral or no?
You got to reforge.
Oh,
But that means you
Reforge.
have to-
So it's gonna be
but
like
that means you
yo,
have to-
Hypixel Skyblock. Let's go.
That means you have to collect different materials just to reforge it.
Oh, so it's like what was the name? The IF games, a SAO game.
Yeah, Integral Factor, Terraria.
Yeah.
Terraria has
All right, guys.
reforge.
Guys, I gotta run.
All right,
I gotta
so,
dip.
well, we're
You gotta
do-
work
All right,
out?
see y'all.
Yeah, but
Bye,
that's,
man.
that's what I assume the upgrade system would be like. I would like it to be like that, where like not all weapons are the same. It's just randomized.
No, we're probably gonna need to add more shit to the game for the requirements.
Language. Okay, Icarus.
What? Oh, is this a no swearing podcast?
Yeah, because
Dang,
we're posting
okay.
to YouTube. You know how much YouTube hates swearing.
Oh, well, only like 8 minutes in, right? Like,
Yeah.
how long have we been here?
I mean, if you say like a couple curse words, is okay, but don't say too much. They're gonna like monetize. They're gonna be like,
Yeah,
"You can't
Icarus, I can't
monetize
believe you
this
swear.
cursing."
What the?
Yeah, sorry, I'm like,
Icarus.
it's like hard not to swear. Icarus, you know that Terraria also has a mobile version, so you're dissing Terraria.
Bro, for real. Don't diss Terraria.
But yeah, true. EO mobile games, except Clash of Clans. I actually enjoy Clash of Clans.
Bro, you only play gacha games.
That's true.
You're a mobile gamer.
I'm a mobile gamer. Gacha.
What are you talking
I
about?
play a gacha game on PC now. That means I'm a PC player now.
No, that's cringe. That's
It's
still
obviously
the same
not.
amount of cringe. Don't try and like.
Yes, I play. I have like 25 gacha games just like everyone here know.
Do you know how much money you could save if you didn't play gacha
Okay,
games?
I only spent like in like 3 of them though, or 4 of them.
How much in those 3?
I don't know, a couple grand.
Dude, that's you couldn't have a car. You could have like
Me saying that I like mobile games is Icarus, and I'm invalid now. You dumb PC supremacist. But that's true. That I agree that PC is better than mobile. Like, who doesn't? I think PC is the master race, anyways. You can do a lot more on PC than you can on console and mobile. In fact, I think mobile is more like it's a lot like more. What is it? Like you can do a lot more with mobile than console as well. Is what I believed. Because I feel like console has so much information. Okay, so we're done here. I'm about to end the podcast.
wait. Oh, my keyboard? Oh, I don't care.
Podcast. Whoever attended.
Oh, why is my noise
Thank you
suppression?
for attending.
Thank you.